Na a comedian Michael Blanc saying Nina him say Ninchi Efri Ghana nanso America any wono a couple of years ago, 2 to 3 years no. Ena yete se waba Ghana ama waba bisi school kra wo eye ne kroma amanfo boje ne so se waya ade obwa eye Ghana imofra eni ade wadesua ho and since then no he has really been part of the progress story ewo Ghana ye ka philanthropist for ewukrum hanum say omo boa ono nso eka ho bi ene woden sembia betuja concerning the previous Akuffo Addo Baumia administration efa sikasembi asebe ekodi omo honoma sese no etimi affect the administration of the school will be sense school no ye be na say ase omuntwe school fees for bia ono an support the day-to-day administration of the school na sika na ni da so no sign Ministry of Finance na kenuforiata eda no na edisa nsem wenyina aba sabre de watch training nsem the exact amount of money the nesika the purpose it was supposed to serve the entire dekoto kwanye fa so kodi omunsem ene sese no the way forward ni nyina ya de odi ni nyina atomonten so yentie ni nsem no emra na yento so
funds were actually seized by Ghana.
But it wasn't seized. So well it felt like it was seized for so this is what happened. So we put the money up. I probably it made one payment. The payment stopped. And, and this is right around COVID time. Right around COVID. Payment stopped. We don't know what's going on. And mind you, I also had some treasury bills, but the treasury bills were in Ghana money. Now, those are a little different. Anything in the Ghana currency was fine, was safe, because they could just print some fucking money,
Yeah.
The reason why I didn't choose to do that amount of money in the Ghana currency was because their money goes up and down.
Right. The euro is much more stable.
The euro is, the dollar.
Similar to the dollar.
Exactly.
Right.
They're stable. So, in fact, when I did the EuroBonds, our dollar was 6 cedis. Cedis is the name of the Ghana's money.
Mm-hmm.
A dollar was 6 cedis. Right now, our dollar is 15 cedis. So even the treasury that I opened up that it matured 3 years later, I lost.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, a lot of people were enticed by this EuroBonds because your money stays in the dollar currency. They stopped making payments, and I'm like, okay, what's going on? I spoke to the lady at the bank. She said, they're just having a little issue. The government, they're in debt. They borrowed money from China, COVID, bunch of excuses, which is excuses to me.
They use your money to pay back their Chinese debt.
Yeah, they use my money to pay China.
That's crazy.
Crazy, unheard of.
Yeah.
And that's just me. I have a bigger voice, but it's probably hundreds of thousands of other people that invested their money.
Yeah.
And then, so I said, okay. But then I was, I spoke to one guy that worked for that particular regime. And I apologize for blaming my problem on Ghana. Ghana is not the problem. It's usually it's people that are in office are the problem. So the particular Ministry of Finance from the NPP regime, we have Democrat here and Republican. Here in Ghana, they have the big ones are NPP and NDC.
Mm-hmm. So
at that particular time, NPP was in office. So they are the one to be blamed for it, not Ghana. Ghana is a great country with great people. I apologize to my Ghana for what I said, but I'm blaming on the NPP. And the Ministry of Finance and whoever all the
is Michael Blanc saying and you could see in some audit to Jana said the EuroBond of over $1 million cedis and I just said
dollars $1 million.
Yeah, sorry,
because EuroBond is done in foreign currencies.
Sure. Yeah. And I just say akwa na so ayeshe papa because right now no he needs to find ways and means to cater for a school no ontimi blame Ghana for, but right now he's blaming the Akuffo Addo government for making him lose over $1.2 million EuroBond investments, all in the name of Yiditua China for a kaya de omo. Now this is what Michael Blankson is saying, and we know that we ain't the fufro. So MP before we nankasano. They've really rendered a lot of competent people incompetent now in terms of finances.
It is very sad from them collapsing the bank doing the banking sector, collapsing most of the banks in the banking sector to this. Now, Brofonia Day, I'm a man for in 2019, the government introduced EuroBond. So basically, you know, what I'm now will see the anka treasury bills I'll be taught in our local currency, you know, just do a bond. Into $1 million, the $1 million a shima. If I say per annum, which is yearly, a increase 5% krana, which means every year, biano, you stand to get like let's say $50,000. Okay, no problem. Michael Blanks in ABC school, Ghana. It is school and also be into our school fee. So one of the things he did to self-finance the school was to invest in this particular type of EuroBond. And so the 1 million ashim. Now you guys are using my money as a working capital to do your businesses, and at the end of the day, I'm entitled to let's say 5% per annum per year, which is every year biano. I will say me $50,000 to $100,000. Like if it's the EuroBond percentage and interest is between 5% to 10%, you should be getting that between $50,000 to $100,000. That money in Michael Blackson, what he did was he wanted to use that money to self-fund the school. Into me the $1 million actually be Misikani is safe. At the same time to scan a home back in Sihun and interest eba. It is in na be to school teachers, ye be renovations at school. Ye be to Adriane Amembo Frano. We'll keep the school active. This is a brilliant idea. For those of you who don't know, call US, Michael Blankson, he's ranked one of the top most comedians, the top 10 comedians, top 10 Black American comedians. Okaho, Okaisi na nui Cat Williams, Kotna Club, he's very popular in the US. So for a person like this to go on the Breakfast Club, to go on various or baby and not Ghana Deru, can buy lands in Africa. They got Bugattis, they got nice beaches, can buy, can invest. If a person like this beats my your adverts, I'm a man who be brave about you of return, you of you know my baby to ton sasia, hurting the person who is the great exporter of Ghana to Hollywood and beyond. No, we are doing ourselves a disservice because we don't actually pay him. And the sad thing in all of this is, Sikana or this shame, no. Some man profit. I give me my money. Now if I'm going to invest in front of me, or go see scano. Yeah, the car if you China near the identity, to the extent that finance ministry can for finance minister and the finance ministry who they were supposed to oversee these things to make sure one more invest, they get their money back. Now he further goes on to say you were treasury bills now you want now no Mr. Collins Mr. Collins sometimes now maybe back Ghana maybe 50,000 or said nearby my treasury bills now Mr. treasury bills no oh yeah and how long or so 1 year I hear when you 6,000 sit what you do treasury bills like 100,000 you get 6,000 you are jumping no problem wait for the dollar and the dollar 10 cedis a channel be 20 cedis you see can to me from touch it my example iPhone last 2 years iPhone let's say 12 and I want to use something static. What can I use? But I'm using air condition because air condition the new upgrade is just AC. Last 2 years air condition up at 2.5 horsepower. It should cost you around 4,500 or 5,000 cedis. Okay, that is last 2 years. Okay, so let's say we want for can air condition. What they call treasury bills. Okay, we'll be in 5,000 to air condition. So do can treasury bills. And our treasury bills, no, you see every year we have 500 or 500 cedis. Okay, so last 2 years, no, in fact, about when you have 1,500 cedis, it was so. Into what Jiskana can say, okay, but the 5,000 shame, the 6,500 because you got 1,500 interest. Now you go up so you can be got to AC. Okay, yeah, I see AC at 12,000. Why is this happening? Because they operate in dollar. Dollar, import dollar. It is first no the anka put 5,000 anka bit matter air condition. Sisi ano interest na when you treasury bills no.
O Sunday so we see can so akoto AC.
12,000 you need to top up more. So this is how invest. That's why a person like me, you know, I've never ever wasted my time doing treasury bills. One of the best things you can do now, I mean, we say MP4 they really brought up, I think, say a laudable idea, which Michael Blackson should consider if he still wants to do some investment in Ghana. Investing in gold, so gold coins in the buy, you know. Bank of Ghana, gold coins, but I don't know if you've seen it.
Yeah.
Yes, investing in those ones better because gold no universal price. That's my say. And gold currency and the price of gold and because trading in gold no, the currency doesn't really fluctuate more like that. I mean, my example, who could have 10 milligrams of gold? Who do you see? There's no way in the next 10 years, we could turn our gold and price, no, it will depreciate. It will appreciate in value. And then, because economic, so most countries use gold as a hedge. Say, be this case, see, be at the $10 million base year in the next 5 years, $10 million due to depreciation, it will only be worth $2 million now. No? They'll put gold down because gold no, in the next 10 years, no, and in the next so gold, land, these are near man. Oh yeah, the value really appreciates. So it is really sad. The dynamics of this is really different. And investment in Ghana is something I personally I'm not really currently because I'm not doing any investment in Ghana. That's what I say. I see saying you more money or be you jumasa or the $100,000, $200,000. I know I bet 2 fee. And I'm asking myself, why would you double out to 2 fee or like I saw me pay. I like Ghana. Yes, you like Ghana, but you can't tell me say to Chroma see no more ton half plus with some building beer. You use cement and Nyankwan cement and Nyankwan block and ye and you painting with and you white. Oh, ton sass a dining assassin combined for $300,000 because it's legal. A dining for a quite a fast square dino. Over so quite a dynamic and your papa got a new crude you show to a baby flat. There are a whole lot of things which really like never be bro why you have to like put in place and also consider before you purchase those kind of lands. What I say, I'll prefer to buy the land, put it down, and at the right time do my thing down to buy 300,000. It doesn't make sense. $300,000, not say dollars. Meaning about me person may say in Kofo business. You a dime be ha Ghana Asia Oko Gigia. They are selling for $17 million. I can test it to you. $17 million. Now Donald Trump ne see my heart in cry. No man lag with residents there. And the Jimmy and Kofo no wonder this is kind of bread omenya. So this is one headache I got Ghana. See what's now Black TV. This video will make it to about 2 million. If you go for 50,000, crown number be invested with Ghana, man be invested be we've lost so much. That's I say. If I were the government, I will speak to Michael Blankson because Michael Blankson will say I don't blame Ghana.
Yeah.
I don't blame the government. I blame NPP administration or church. It's not about US Democrats, Republicans. It's not about Ghana NPP NDC. So NPP then also to blame NPP. So the NDC can take certain steps, talk to him, and then give him back his initial money. Because see, the Abranti team can't for Ghana. It can break us or make us. So why don't we pay his money? And then try and because let's pay the money to him $1 million and let's write it off as bad debts. Let's write it off as bad debt. MPC omko campaign last year elections on the ticket of MPP no. Obias each person spent around $800,000. Inti farmer Michael Blankson. No nyani sika. And let's see how best we can solve this problem. Future people are they want to invest in Ghana no. They will not suffer these same fates. And it's so sad. If you watch the video, you feel so sad.
Very sad.
Yeah,
very
because
sad.
Ghana is a safe haven. And for people like to come, relax, invest, buy properties, chill, and start. You see, if you are getting this negative pressure, and yet, who goes to Nigeria? Why not Nigeria? Who goes to South Africa? Nobody wants to be killed or shot in the broad daylight. South Africa is a nice place, but and then Imam,
yeah.
Now Imam Jimmy for who Imam who say Muslims from Petrumutrum. Yem mami find my Imam to na and send your next one. So we Imam awa who are best uncle Bunsem Jim. Who him say Muslims or Muti Sadi. Now we see mobs. I young Imam say me your first queer then. Queer so on him bear money in bada. Yen check it queer. More queer, you know, I check it queer. QUEER. Queer is an umbrella term for people who are not cisgender or heterosexual. It can also refer to the sexual and gender identities that are not easily defined. The word queer originally meant strange or peculiar. So under queer, we have lesbian, gay, bisexual, trans, intersex, pansexual, asexual, or others. It's nipa no. Anko ye gay po anke beka so ko ne be mada. Oye bibie bi. Onya asa wo ne beda. Onya be mo ne beda. Onya oba one ne beda. Onya aboa one ne beda. Onya vibrator one ne beda. Queer. Anyway, see him in hell. You know, asema ekosu eno no, we'll be giving you more updates as all of these various events unfold.